All right. So, back from break. So we're gonna. I think we got a lot of. We got the most of what we're gonna get already. So we're gonna fast forward a bit.
As we were sitting there, could I have
Hmm.
converted a warlock spell slot into a sorcery point?
No, yeah. I imagine at this point you guys have basically had enough time to do like 10 short rests. So, yeah, you are free to do
Okay.
so.
Oh, nice. So I will. Okay, I will add
Basically,
two
just go
sorcery
back to
points.
full spell slots. Well, him, not you, Kirsty. You're a freaking normal sorcerer.
I knew
There,
that.
I still have.
I mean, you could
I
convert
used it.
sorcery points if you want, but
Yeah.
the thing is, like, warlock sorcerer has like a whammo combo, so
No, I've only used like one spell slot anyway, so we're
not
good.
fair.
I did learn something I didn't realize at first.
What?
Rune Knights are not the Chad Battle Master. They're more like the Virgin Samurai and get their stuff back in a long rest.
I thought your runes you get them back on a short rest. Like
I did too, but I reread it and
Really?
it's a long rest. Unless I read it poorly.
Well, I could have swore because I remember thinking I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That's why it's. Let me see. Give me a sec. Let's see this. That's what the PDF is. Yeah, available. The rune remains on object until you finish a long rest. An object can only bear one of your runes at a time. You blah 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 blah. No, yeah, it says once you invoke the rune, you can't do so again until you finish a short or long rest.
Yeah, so the effect would remain until a long rest, or you replace it, right? And then you can invoke after a short.
Unless you're talking about the giant might, in which case, yeah, that's a long rest. I might change that soon. By the way, it falls into the same trap as all the other fighter subclasses in Xanathars in the sense of there's no progression, like progressibility for it. So I'm probably gonna change giant might just so you know, to get more uses.
That makes sense. I could understand that.
Yeah, because like samurai is only 3, cavaliers like up to strength mod or something like that, which basically once you hit 5, you're never gonna get any more ever again. Like stuff like that. I think for all of them, I mean, Arcane Archer is entirely different, so I'm not gonna talk about that. But for the 2 remaining ones, I basically changed it so that it scales from a static number plus some variation of proficiency bonus, either like half or full or something like that, plus an attribute mod, I think is how I did it. So yeah, I'm probably going to change Giant Might to be in accordance to that.
That makes sense. You know what always I found so weird is that every fighter ability scales except for second wind.
I mean, it scales to your
So
level.
confusing. I suppose it does in that way. But like Action Surge, you eventually get another one.
You mean like doesn't use it? Yeah.
Yeah, it seems it's just always Indomitable. You get more use. I was like, that's weird. I guess maybe it's because it's called Second Wind.
Not third wind and fifth wind.
You never know what sort of pedantics go into this stuff.
Yes, my favorite ability, 20th wind. I for the 20th time this combat, I heal myself for a D10 plus 20.
Runner's high.
It'll-
You can only use that after your second wind.
Hey, that'd be a good way to play it. Get temp
This
HP
is
after
the Manny
taking a
Pacquiao
dash action.
syndrome. And you know who Manny Pacquiao is? I think most of y'all probably do.
Yeah.
He was a boxer, Filipino boxer. That
Yeah.
dude ate when he was training 8,000 calories a day in order to maintain his weight.
Wait, yeah, how much?
8,000 calories a day.
Okay, you cut out for me, so I heard 1,000. I was like, hold on a second.
Yeah.
8,000.
Like,
Yeah,
8,000.
like,
Because he was training like 12 to 14 hours a day.
That reminds me of like when The Rock was trying to get the mega body for the really shitty Hercules movie. He ate like fucking like 4 meals a day, and they were like super big meals too. Like it was fucking weird. It's like, okay, steak, eggs, for breakfast, plus like a protein shake, and then the freaking rice, broccoli, and fish for the second meal, like a full-on like full plate of that stuff. Third meal is a fucking like mashed potatoes and more chicken, and I don't remember what the third thing is, like peas or something. And then for last dinner dessert, it's like just like 10 egg whites, plus 10 egg whites, a salad, and then another protein shake. And I'm like, he eats all that, and like these were like small portions too. Like they're full on, like fill an entire pan with egg whites. I'm like, okay, that's the egg whites for breakfast or something like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's disgusting, but it's impressive.
Yeah, it's like, would you even put all of it, like, when you're eating?
You chug a bunch of stuff with it, like a protein shake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to. I mean, I overeat and bloat too. I gorge myself because I starve myself all day. But even still, that's how.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, eating and calorie count aside, we return back to the game. So yeah, we'll say like a couple hours have passed. I don't know. It's probably you guys probably got there like night or like not night but like twilight. So it's probably like midnight at this point. Yeah, midnight we'll say after like 4 hours. That makes sense. It's around midnight at this point. Just as before, the population of the establishment has now changed. Well, it changed dramatically since when you guys first got here. It's basically the only expeditionaries left in the building are you guys, Lena and her companion, and a few other individuals. And you can identify their expeditionaries because they're armed. That's the telltale side. They're armed or armored or both. And at this point, the predominant people in the establishment, there's sort of just two I want to say factions, two groups. And you guys hadn't really noticed it until now. You guys are just sort of just chilling in your own world, your little pocket bubble here. But you guys notice, we'll say like Jesse points it out, that a storm is brewing, and it's not just the one outside. The atmosphere of the building it's tense. Like it's like divided in half, semi-literally. One group occupies the, door faces west, so one group occupies the northern side of the Wayfarer's Fork, and the other group occupies the southern side. So it's good. I'm gonna do a really shitty drawing here. Let me move you guys first though. Ah shit, I just realized I gotta move on the other fucking screen too, because OBS. There you go, good enough. I literally have two different instances of Roll20 open. One is on Firefox, one is on Chrome. And the one on Firefox is the one OBS is recording and is in player mode, while the one on Chrome is in GM mode and is the one I'm actually using. Life hacks. So anyways, yeah, so if we imagine... Okay, I'm gonna move you guys more south, actually. Not southwest. There we go. And then... There we go. Perfect. So yeah, if we imagined, so north is left, south, yeah, west, east. This is not to scale, so don't fucking at me on it, or I'll fucking dock a level off you. So if we imagine that the building is like thusly. Yep. Stairs are, let's see, main bar is here. Got stairs going up on both sides. And then a bunch of booths. Bigger booths, smaller booths. Use a really fucking bright line. Cut through the table. Yeah, the room is essentially divided in half, although that's bugging me. There you go. The room is essentially divided in half. Between two groups right now. And yeah, Jesse notes that basically she thinks a fight's gonna break out in the hour. And she just sort of notes that and just tells you guys to be ready to duck or something. Dodge blows, bottles, whatever it may come.
Is there any indication of who is on what side? Is it all expeditionaries and all first wavers?
You guys are like amongst like less than double, like just shy of double digits expeditionaries left in the room. Everyone else here is non-expeditionary.
Okay.
So yeah,
and there's no way to tell if they are like what's the can I attempt to like read what's causing the tension, so to speak? Is there a
Lena? It's a question mark. Roll me insight. That's Lena. The question mark is her friend. Double roll. Oh wait, no, that's the one from prior.
Before.
Okay, my bad. I heard two noises because I don't know why. I just heard two noises.
You have two
like,
windows, one in player, one in GM.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're a genius. That explains it. 18. You guys as a table quiet down a bit, and Cork, you sort of, poke your ear up and out and just sort of begin listening in closer detail to what the circumstance, the context of all this is. And it basically boils down to both sides have a bone to pick with the other side. One side you guys are actually like a bit more visually, at least, familiar with. These guys are like sailors. The sailors that you guys sailed with on the ships over. They're employees of the Star Scale Signatory, which is the company that sent you guys over here. The other one, and this is, they are also sailors, but you can tell they didn't come here with you. You would at least recognize one or two of them at the very least. They're sailors of the town, if that makes sense. Or I guess not sailors, like dock workers. So they have similar garb and stuff like that, but obviously this place doesn't do much sailing. It's not like they have a river and they don't have their own ships, etc., etc. So no sailors, but they work at the docks. Thus why they have similar garb as the sailors that you guys do recognize some of. So yeah, for whatever reason, these two groups have some problem with one another, and you listen a bit more intently, and you're not really sure what the actual reason is. There's a lot of different reasons you keep hearing, and you're not sure as to which ones are true, as to ones which are just straight up agitation, or are derived from such agitation, and there's just like, negativity just getting piled and piled and piled, like on top of one another. Like, it's a bit hard to tell. You can tell from the core, the crux of all of them, though, is just simply that it's a difference in how each group perceives the other and how they've been treated by the other group. So the dock workers don't think that the sailors are like that high and mighty or valuable, versus the sailors are like, yeah, these guys sort of owe us like a lot. I mean, we have brought all this stuff for them. They owe us. They should be nice to us. It's like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will low-key relay this to the table.
Yeah. The raucous roaring and rowdiness, jovial rowdiness of the room is now died down. It's been dying down as the hours have gone on, but with this circumstance, this situation going on, it's not like a low rumble. It's pretty like, it's a tense murmur. So I'm gonna make these a bit more brighter.
Should we make a run for it while we still have the chance?
I mean, I'm sort of interested in seeing how this all turns out.
Besides, if the commander is here, it would leave a pretty bad impression if we weren't here to, do our part.
Yes.
Varric does like a motion for that. Do I have a token for Lena? I don't.
It's not really us that caused it.
I mean, we're not the only ones sticking around. There's some other people here too. Other than your cute cousin Varric. Varric's Grip Titans. I mean, there's the elf way over there by the stairs, the two brothers in the corner behind me, the sketchy guy at the bar, the other towering giant in the room that's not Ritzy, and his little friend. We're not the only ones sticking around, so I'm sort of curious as to what's going on. And if nothing else, it will be an awesome rumble.
Well, if you say so.
Yeah, I can make things a bit simpler. Or, not simpler, I can make things a bit more illustrated. So, leaning against a wall is, you guys might remember that token, can't imagine who. So there's the elf in the corner, the two brothers sitting in their own booth beyond there. The sketchy guy sitting at the bar, pretty close to you guys. Okay, I only have one of their tokens. I don't have the shorter person's token, so we'll just use this like green question mark. Oh, that's not a question mark at all. That's a question mark. And boom. There you go.
In the room, is there anyone playing music?
There was before, now, no. That person, that bard, left a couple hours ago.
Oh, okay. Okay, so, Korik is going to attempt something.
Let's start getting rid of these. You gone?
He will attempt to sing something jovial to see if that has any sort of impact on the atmosphere in the room at all.
Roll me. This is one of the fucking few times we'll use it. Roll me performance.
I can actually sing before I do that if that changes anything.
Do it, and I don't promise one way or another.
Fair enough. In the trade of jester, we're fools that play our part. In an act sworn by folklore, where the lines are made by heart. Getting gold from the nobles, and mucking from ye all. But we drink with the greatest warriors, and we dance in every hall. We travel through the countries, we go from town to town. We're the sworn kings of jester, but we never wore no crown. Getting gold from the nobles and mocking from ye all. But we drink with the greatest warriors and we dance in every hall. I never had a family, nor had I had a wife. It's the high cost of living, it's the price I pay for life. Getting gold from the nobles and mocking from ye all. But we drink with the greatest warriors and we dance in every hall. We met the fairest ladies, but we never had a chance. So we play our bagpipes as the common people dance. Getting gold from the nobles and mocking from ye all. We drink with the greatest warriors and we dance in every hall.
Where is that from? That sounds so familiar. I don't know why.
I've sang it once before.
Okay, that might explain it then. I was like, this sounds so familiar. You sing as Aldrich, I'm assuming.
I believe maybe, yeah.
I mean, that's 10 out of 10. I give you inspiration, but You already have it. Also, this is fucking off. Goddamn. You already have it. But I'll give you advantage on the check.
Nice. So that was
Oh,
performance, you said.
Aye. Meanwhile, I'm out here just trying to build a bar.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
inspiration that.
Yeah. You what you want. Be fair. Yeah, okay, that's better.
There we go,
That's
there we go.
substantially better, like immensely so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm drawing the map. No reason. Oh fuck. Nope. There we go. Yeah, I probably should have done this in the break, but I forgot. Oh well. Alright. There, done. There's still, like, the boost, but I don't care. So, you begin picking up a jovial tune. And, again, the room is divided, again, in half, basically, more or less. Not exactly, but more or less. And the tables closest to you on both sides, first they hear you, obviously. They know what you're singing. Some murmuring happens. And it's like, yeah, it's a good song. Some of them like tap along with it. You catch the attention of the room. And then it quiets down further, which is, it wasn't that loud to begin with, but you catch the attention of the room. And then once you finish, you get some applause from both sides of the room, in the tavern and such like that. I would say that the people of note, so people with a token, they all look more suspicious of you. But the room as a whole is a better mood. Sans, Lena, and Mysterious Person.
How much gold would it cost to buy a simple beer for everybody in the room?
Let's see, it's probably like... Oh, I'm running logistics in my head. Hold on. So I'm a silver, a beer. I think that's what's listed at in the Player's Handbook. Including, let's see, that's 8 expeditionary ash people plus, say, 40 some individuals. 48, that's... It's like only 4.8 gold, so yeah. 4 gold and 8 silver.
Alright, make that 5 gold and I will buy everybody in the room a beer. And as I stop singing, I will say, thank you. A beer for everybody on me. I'm very glad to be a show, and thank you for carrying us over, and thank you for the warm reception.
Oh, you might have chosen some poor words of that. Let's find out. Okay, good. Okay, whew. That was your bullet there. The DC was 40. You can tell some words are about to be, without close it says, some words are about to be said by both sides when you say warm reception. Or such a good reception, rather. But the people that are going to say it, like their friends at the same table as them, just like put a hand on their shoulder, like shake their hand and be like do like a neck chop thing of like, no, it's like, don't do it, like not worth it. And besides those like 2, 3, 4 individuals getting halted, the rest of the room like just sort of like just a low like rumble, like yeah. It's like Acker. Now I think about it. Acker is just the embodiment of like a drunk crowd. Explains a lot. And Billy and Levy began pouring about 48 different beers. Actually, it should be like more, including you guys. But you guys don't need drinks. You guys don't have your own drinks. It's fine. It's not your table that you're trying to please here.
No.
Levy and Billy begin setting. Well, more so Levy. He's the one that does more of the leg work. But Billy has to, do all the pouring of spouts. Doing something about providing everyone their drinks.
I'll head over to the bar and pay the bill.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you.
Fantastic song.
It's nice of you. Thank you.
Yeah, if you ever get tired of expeditionary work, you can always come by and be a bard here. She's half
I'll
joking.
give it some thought.
She's half joking. You're not technically allowed.
Yeah.
That being said, drinking sounds always good. Care for one as well? On the
Sure.
house?
Thank
Well,
you.
I say on the house. She holds up the 5 gold pieces. 2 of which are, like, each one are between a finger, and then one, the one between her, thumb and index fingers holding 2.
Do you have something dark and rich?
I do. And she
Sounds
just goes to a spout, and it's on tap. Place is great.
Oh, that is brilliant. Thank you.
She just sets it down for you. Enjoy.
That's my plan. I'll head back to the table.
Take it. Head back. Jesse just sort of surveys the room. Okay, nice. Nice. Now if they come to blows, at least we won't have to be here to hear about it. That being said, I think some other people are a bit more suspicious.
I suppose.
Jesse's just sort of surveying the room. Well, not the room itself, not anymore, but more of the specific people of the room.
I lean back in my chair and take a deep swig of my beer.
Alright, make my constitute. No, it's good. I'm looking into, like, drinking, like, rules and stuff like that beyond just being poisoned and stuff like that. At some point, I might actually incorporate such. I think I saw one which was like it works like exhaustion, except it doesn't just kill you. But it's like, oh, once you hit level 5, you just go unconscious. You go blackout drunk and go unconscious. But then at certain points, it's like, yeah, you get disadvantage on your like attack rolls and stuff, but you get like a bunch of temp HP because you're so inebriated. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Advantage against being frightened because you just drink a bunch of liquid courage. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get there later. So, you guys enjoy the less tense room now. That being said, it seems that you guys, as both the table in the center of the room, and since you had a bit of a song, I was gonna say song and dance, but not dance, a song, are the attention of the other expeditionaries in the room. Besides Lena and her friend.
Yeah, Korik is unabashed. He'll just, if he sees anyone looking, he'll just give them a nod and a smile and raise his glass a little bit and continue drinking.
Alright, well, let's see. The elf in the corner just stares at you. The guy at the bar, when you catch his glance, he just squints his eyes, holds up the beer you bought him, and nods as well, like, very slowly. Very suspicious of you. The Nevros orc, no, you can't really tell fully, at the bottom left corner of the establishment before it goes on to the pavilion of it. He's probably the most genuine one amongst everyone that meets your gaze. He just nods, holds up the drink you bought him, and just chugs it. The two at the top left, however, one of them just he looks. I don't want to say angry. Angry is a strong term. He looks annoyed. He looks annoyed at you, like you've, I don't know, offended his mother or something. I don't know.
Ruined his fight.
Yeah. Well, the other one just shakes his head. But other than that, no one antagonizes you. Not right now, at least. Now the question is, how long does the peace last?
No, it's a good question.
And to determine such, you can roll me your luck. There are tiers here. 41. Okay. It's about midnight right now. This is out of game. The question is, how long do you guys plan on staying here?
Well, Varric is the one with the bed, so I'll defer
Well,
to...
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
imagine this as Varric asking you when you guys want to head out.
I mean,
It's pouring out right now, just saying. Outside, it's like it's storming.
oh yeah, okay, yeah, no, I'm quite happy to wait out.
Yeah, it's been raining ever since, like... It was like a light drizzle when you guys got here. Like, not to the point where even, like, it just dampened your clothes. It didn't make you wet. But by the time you guys were done eating, it was actually raining. And as time goes on, it just got worse and worse and worse gradually. Which is something Abigail and Varric say, like, this is pretty typical for the region. Like, storms roll in very, very quickly in this region. And they are strong storms most of the time. Monsoon-esque. Except without all the building damage. Yeah, so it's storming out right now, so that's why I ask. It's up to you guys.
Korg doesn't mind one way or the other. He's content. He'll leave, he'll go, he'll stay. Either way.
Okay. Raitzy, do you have one, like, a mind one way or another? Or you can kind of just sitting inside, waiting the storm out a bit? I don't know if O is there, but...
I'm good with whatever they decide.
Okay. Well, Kirsty, it sounds like you're the only vote for the sounds of it. So good job. See, this is why every vote matters.
Hey.
So yeah, you guys stick it out a bit, trying to wait the storm out. And it seems like this is probably the trend for like most of the people in here. Like they just don't want to go out into, you know, a storm of raining cats and dogs. Man, that'd be an awesome Fey-Wild realm. That'd be like, it literally rains cats and dogs, and except they're elemental cats and dogs, but they attack you. That'd be awesome. Anyways, my crazy ideas aside. Yeah, so an hour passes, and the storm doesn't look like it's letting up, and tensions begin to rise once more. And you can tell that there is some purposeful antagonization coming from the two brothers at the top left. Like they keep hushed, not whispering, but like low talking at like nearby tables. And from what you guys can glean, I'm not gonna have you guys roll perception because you guys like have to spam it for like once every like minute or something for an hour, so 60 times. No, thank you. From what you guys glean of it, it does seem like they don't like you guys as second waivers. Not you guys in specific. Although, in the case for you, Korik, they might actually not like you now. But yeah, like, just overall, they just don't like second waivers. Which is... just fuels the conflict, we'll say, further and further. And stuff begins kicking back up. Even though some people do, like, try to operate like, following your lead, Korg, they try to, like, keep things civil. Drinks just keep getting bought. And humanity is nothing if not belligerent when drunk, so...
As this is sort of slowly escalating, I'm gonna lean forward to the table a bit and say, if we want to dodge out of a fight and get into a bit of a shower, now would be the time to leave.
Alright. Let us go then.
This isn't gonna go well. You guys get up, and weirdly enough, this is so sad because Garth isn't here to defend himself on this, but it was what I planned, so that's a bit ironic. Oh well. Yeah, weirdly enough, it's not.
More.
As you guys get up, like collectively as a table, you know, like all right, let's go. Our tab's already paid, so let's just go. It's one of the sailors that you guys sailed with, or not just one, like him and his friends, that call out Rose and Jesse. And Jesse's like, ah, shit. I'm not going to give the whole angry spiel of 3 different individuals back to back, especially when Garth isn't actually here to defend himself. But basically, the long and short of it is, you guys all know that you guys all had, like, that you guys all were signed onto this job, so you all had cover stories, alibis. Rose's alibi was through Jesse and training. Unfortunately, Jesse's form of training is 95% a bunch of shenanigans. One's which a bunch of drunken individuals. I don't know why he turns into a Valley Girl. I don't know. Where's this? I don't know what sailors sound like. I guess the pirate voice is similar to the farmer voice, in a weird way. Anyways, yeah, a bunch of these 3 drunken individuals have some comments to give to Rose and Jesse before they depart, seeing as you guys are departing right now. And feel free to stop me at any time if you want to interject, but if not, I'm just going to roll through this. Imagine it like a comic book, you know? Like a comic book montage. So, the second wave sailors call out Jesse and Rose. The first waver dock workers call out the sailors for bitching on their own people in a weird betrayal, backstabby sort of way. The sailors respond with a series of offensive comments about, well, comments and where to shove them, and assorted insinuations on sisters, mothers, brothers, fathers, etc., and other lewd positioning. It's always amusing breaking down stuff like this so cut and dry. So yeah, stuff gets riled, and you guys are just sort of standing in the middle of it. After like less than a minute, it really does stop being about you guys. So you guys could sneak out, or you guys could stay to watch the fight. Or provoke the fight. Jessie is ready to rumble, though, with these sailors. She's like, you motherfuckers. I'm your boss. She technically is, but technically isn't. So, like, you guys could duck out while they're fighting, if you guys so wish. It's up to you guys. Silence, so...
Anything?
No, I'm just sort of...
You want to see how this ends?
kind of.
Because they targeted Rose, I kind of don't want to sort of infer what Rose would do, or how Rose
Yeah,
would want
okay,
to
that's fair.
respond to that.
Let's see. I don't know your guys' characters. They're the fucking second session, so I don't know them that well yet. But I will assume that Rose is drunk as well. That's what me and Garth reasoned out. And I don't know how Rose is when drunk, but we will, for the time being, say it's some drunk.
I mean, that works.
The thing is will he respond quickly?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's off the lane. I mean,
Yeah, he might be asleep, which is smart because he should be resting.
yeah, I feel like that's fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah, worth a shot.
yeah. Well, then how about this? We don't know what Rose is truly like when she's drunk alone, But Jesse has a skill of, I was gonna say exaggerate. No, the term is exacerbating situations. So, so I don't know how Rose is normally when drunk, but Jesse is ready to fucking throw down, and she too is also drunk. And having the two of having a hype man that wants to throw down is it sort of segues into it well.
Okay, so here's what Korik does. He's gonna stand up. He's gonna, go take his half-finished beer over to the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's gonna just lean on the bar counter and watch.
That's a winning solution, isn't it? Oh, I'm realigning. Why is this not? Oh, because it's not. I'm dumb.
If something serious starts going down, maybe he'll jump in. But if people want to be stupid, people are people.
Yeah, fair. Don't mind me. I'm just drawing out a bunch of tables. No reason. No reason at all.
Oh, here we go.
There you go.
Just a bunch of tables. Don't worry. Nothing's going wrong here. Oh, that's a close one. Do that. Oh fuck! What the fuck? Why did I move? Now here's the thing. You moved yourself at a very interesting time, but we'll get back to that later. So yeah, as I'm moving all these tokens around, it's just moving. This is basically as the shit talking goes on. Like all these collective individuals begin getting up out of their chairs or like sitting up and moving and stuff like that. Let's see. I'm waiting for Garth's response. Oh, a biddy drunk? More than a biddy.
Eh.
Alright, damn. R.I.P.
Right.
Rose is a coward. Look. Oh, it's a shame. It's the same Jesse, isn't it? And see, this is how we shift the story and force fights. I say force fights. It's not force, but you'll see. It's like when someone is defending you too hard, but you don't want them defending you. That's essentially what Jessie does. She goes into an overprotective drunk status, and the person themselves. Yeah. So, anyways, Rose, you're getting insulted by a bunch of sailors that you and Jessie sort of pissed off on the way on the journey over during your training. That's awkward. They are very drunk. You are
one of. You think you can talk to her that way? You don't know who she is. She can kill you in a heartbeat if
That's essentially what Jessie's doing. That is, yeah, essentially what Jessie's doing. She's like, you little bitch. You have no clue who you're talking. Do you know who we are? Yeah, that's essentially it, yeah. Jessie did drink like a bottle and a half of whiskey by herself, though. So, yeah, so she's more than a little drunk. Even though she's a partier and she has a tiefling constitution, yeah, it's still a lot. So yeah.
That's fun.
Yep. So that happens, and then as I was saying, I am going to mute yourself, Garth.
Sure.
No, I'm just.
I don't know how to do it, man.
I'm just gonna server mute you. It's fine. Easy. See, this is the power of censorship. Anyways, what was I? Oh yeah, so yeah, the second wave sailors are insulting you guys. Well, two of you in specific. Korik, you noting the shit is about to go down, you begin moving to the bar, seeing like the other notable expeditionaries in the room also moving. So you're the second. The first one was Wood Elf at the bottom right. Yeah, it's not like we don't know who he is already. Anyways. So yeah, and then the first waivers defend you guys. So that's pretty cool, right? They defend you guys. That being said, their manner of defending you is just basically insulting the other side, which then is the retort to those insults are even more aggressive responses. This is like watching like a Reddit post board. Actually, I think about it. It's just a bunch of idiots insulting each other. Except Reddit doesn't have the benefit of being really, really drunk. Well, not all of them at least. So yeah. And it's at this point, this individual here, this orcish individual, at least half orc, maybe 4. You don't know where on that percentage spectrum they lie. Excuse me. Tries to cut into the conversation. He has a deep voice that resounds throughout the room. He's also really fucking big. He's how tall? Ritzy, how tall are you? Because I don't think he's as tall.
Yeah, like 7.
Okay, yeah, this guy's 6'6", so not as tall as you. But you know, he definitely towers above everyone else here, except you. So you don't need to do the scared cow. It's fine. But yeah, he does try to de-escalate things. He doesn't talk fast. He didn't say much, but he does try his damnedest. You know, he speaks into the low, rumbling voice. He has a slight Neverdos accent, but it's sort of there, it's sort of not. He seems assimilated, or recently assimilated, rather. And he just simply says, "All of you, calm down." I keep wanting to say boy. Kratos style. Anytime I do a deep voice, I just try to get the boy in there. Boy. All of you, calm down. And, you know, the two at the top left are antagonizing this whole time, and they're jumping at this opportunity. Again, I'm not going to go on a back and forth between myself, and myself, me, myself, and I, all 6 of us. But just know that the 2 brothers at the top left, which Varric and Abigail, well, Varric more so. Abigail is just like watching this with wicked glee. Seems like she's into watching people give enough rope to hang themselves with sort of situations. Varric does know that the 2 brothers on the top left, they are obviously first waivers, but also that they were, like, before you guys even got here, they didn't like you. Out of game, this is Daxton and his brother, Dalton. Daxton is the one in armor. Surprise, surprise, not all my NPCs will change between campaigns. That being said, I think Daxton hates you guys more, even more in this one, which is evidenced here. Daxton and Dalton remark back to the orc. God damn it. They remark back to the orcish individual that they don't want you guys here. They didn't ask for you guys to be here. They're basically ordered to have you guys be here. And worst of all, now that you guys are here, they sort of see the sort of monsters that this wave brings, indicating the fucking orc and the minotaur that's just sort of there. They don't want you guys here. They don't need your help. They managed to survive through hell and hellish waters, semi-literally, before you guys got here. They don't need you here. Now, the orc himself, he takes the insults on the chin. He doesn't like the injustice of condemning the entirety of the second wave. And on a tertiary note, insulting you, Ritzy, don't judge a book by its cover, right? And I think by the way, you guys could hear that argument amidst other arguments going back and forth from the left side to the right side of the room and stuff like that. All the while, what's your guys' passive perceptions? I can check. I think Rose, yours is like 13 or something. Yeah. Yeah, 12. Ritzy's 13. For Yufia, what's your passive perception?
15.
Oh, double 15. Nice. 13, but can't be surprised. Okay. Alright, because, Storm Room. Okay, well, this isn't a matter of someone assassinating you, thank God. But to those of you with passive perception 15, you guys note that the Wood Elf is... It's like Assassin's Creed style. He's sort of... This whole entire time, while this trio over here are arguing, the room is arguing, he sort of is using this to his advantage. He's sort of just slipping through people, you know, with this social chaos going on. And he just sort of is slipping past everyone until he gets around here. Or rather right here. So yeah, that's... He's just taking advantage of the situation. To do what? You don't know. But he is just sort of like a ghost just weaving through people. But anyways, back to the Dixton. I don't have a insulting name for Dalton, unfortunately. And
It's a genuine dolt.
so Dalton. There we go. We got it. Dalton and Dixon. I forgot to move. I have two windows that look exactly the same because they are exactly the same. But it essentially just gets to, they both just sort of all approach each other. There we go. And it culminates into a single last exchange. Oh.
Oh.
No! Oh. This is important because we're about to start a fight. We will wait. So I don't have to repeat myself. Unless it's 4 o'clock. Is it 4 o'clock? No, it's got like another... There it is. Welcome back, welcome back. So, as I was saying, this essentially culminates into one last exchange before things kick off. Switch to mobile, gotta grab registers. That's fair. It simply begins with the orcish individual. You got Daxton, and you guys know his name is Daxton Kovic, because Varric told you. Daxton and this orc. The orc is looking down at Daxton. Don't get me wrong, Daxton's pretty tall. He's like 6'3", but this guy is 6'6", and that's without the armor. They're both wearing armor, but one's wearing bigger armor. He's looking down at Daxton, and he just simply says, "This is not a fight you want." Daxton just looks back at his brother, looks to the room, looks back to the orc. "Oh, I think we do, Tall Pig. I think it is the fight we want." At the words Tall Pig, you see this orcish individual's hands, which have been, like, they've been held together, but not, like, full, like, white knuckle taut. Taut? Yeah, taut. At that, they fully closes into a nice hearty fist, and then a fight breaks out. Might, all of you, my friends, click your tokens and roll me initiative. Now, before we get started, I'm going to put Jesse on the turn order here, but in a different sense. Also, RP. Garth.
Hey, is this giving feedback?
Oh my god.
No, it's not.
No.
Oh,
You gotta
thank
click your
God.
token,
Okay.
Kirsty. You gotta click your token.
I can't click it right now because I'm out.
I got you.
But yeah, I know exactly what I'm going to be doing, and it requires minimal work on your part.
Awesome, thanks. I got you, I got you. I click Ritzy, initiative. Wow, 21.
Oh my
You
God.
got nat 20, dude. Your sheets are
That's like
your sheets are blessed.
It's like immediately after my nat one as well, which is just like...
Wait, Kirsty, hit your token and then do it again because it's not in the actual order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Jesse is. Why is that name? That's not even the name of the sheet. Oh, is it because I popped it out? Is that why?
Again.
That's really weird. Let me do it in the fucking browser then. Name is indeed Jesse, as far as that's checked. Weird. Why does it give that weird name? That's not even like. Huh? Oh, this is bugging me. But change the name by a letter. Then add it. Add the letter back.
So if you saved it with a different token, it'll save whatever the token was name at the time.
Oh shit! You're okay. You're right. You're right. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right. So now it should work. Boom. Hey, there we go. Here's the thing: Abigail and Varric are not in this fight. Abigail doesn't really give a shit, and Varric. We'll talk about why Varric isn't doing it later, maybe. But yeah, Abigail and Varric aren't in this fight. Less stuff for me to worry about. But here is the thing, though. Jessie is not in the fight either. Not really. She is, I guess you could call it she's the lair action.
Just occasionally show up to fuck everything.
Jesse's a lair action, and on her turn, she will give a bardic inspiration to someone, be it friend or foe. I have like my own procedure for determining, and give healing if it is required. But yeah, other than that, basically Abigail and Varric are just gonna chill over here by Lena. And yeah, you guys could rumble on your own. Now, I know you're thinking, you know, there's still like, well, what's going on with all these other people? What about the crowd? Are you gonna do a token for each of the crowd? No, because that would be hell. For like 40 people. No, that'd be absolute. That would actually be hell. So that's for suspicious person. This is for. Oh, who's that Pokemon? Who's that elf? It's Orist, right? You guys all fucking know it's Orist. That means that he went last anyways. Yeah, no, we're not gonna worry about like 40-some individuals. But here, there's actually a fun thing in the Creature Codex, which is very applicable for right now. I'm gonna copy this. Don't be out of space. Okay, now we're good. Yeah, so there's actually a bar brawl creature in the Creature Codex. It's described as a swarm of humanoids, which is 100% accurate.
Yeah, that does.
So we got red team and we got blue team here. We got red team, we got blue team. I need to do their initiatives. Let's see, that's +1. 20 +1. Alright. The red and blue. Red goes later. I see him. You don't gotta ping him. I see him. I'm. There's like 3.
That was for Garth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. So 6 for 1, which is red, and 11, and then we got my fucking sheets. This is good old Daxton. Then we got his brother Dalton.
Do love Dixon and Dalton. That's very good. Or Dalton. That's very good.
Alright. I think that's everyone. Lena, her friend, Abigail, and Varric are not in this. Levy is not in this. Billy is just gonna keep tabs on how ruined her place gets. Alright. So, first off is this individual, our suspicious man. So, technically nothing is happening yet, so we're gonna move past him. Alright. Oh, what does Ritzy want to do? As everyone begins throwing punches around. Now, Titan County, here's the thing. You guys don't have to fight. There's a special... This fight is not... I will tell you this right now. There's a lot of differently leveled people in this fight. Not just you guys, but like between the expeditionaries. You guys don't have to fight. And the fight is not going to be to the death, because that's illegal. So, yeah.
Okay. He's going to go up to, like, whoever seems to be starting to fight the most, which sounds like Daxton,
Yep, that's right.
and he's gonna use his Giant's Might,
Ooh.
and he's just gonna double in size, and he's gonna roar as loud into his face as he can to try to intimidate him.
Okay. So let's see. Increase size, token size. Pew! You gotta head on over, moving past allies. Or here's the thing: you can move through swarms normally, which I find really funny. Are you willing to dash to accomplish such? Oh.
Okay. So if not him, I guess this if there's a mass of people around me, just try to yell at them. Yeah,
you're literally perfectly in between both parties. You can yell at the second waivers or the first waivers. The dock workers of the first wave or the sailors of the second wave.
Who seems to be more antagonistic, if anyone?
First waivers.
Okay, he yells at the first then.
Alrighty, so go to the red. I'm gonna roll that intimidate with advantage. If you did it against Daxton, it would have been normal. Daxton's been through some shit, but against a bunch of fucking nerds. Well, I shouldn't jinx it. You might totally fail. Who knows?
Yeah, you might just completely biff it.
You got a 12. 9 plus 3.
Lol.
Is that satisfactory? Or
I mean that fits.
You're an intimidating guy, but the thing is, you don't normally bank off of your intimidation. You're pretty timid otherwise. So you grow in size, which definitely catches a lot of gazes and eyes in the room, and you go up and roar at them. But to some weird, to your chagrin, they roar back, and you're like, huh?
Oh shit!
This normally works. I didn't have a plan B.
So yeah, that's yeah. You still have an action, or yeah, it's a bonus action to grow in size, right? So you still have an action if you want to punch them.
Okay, I mean, I think that's what he would do. I feel like that would be like he would be like so lost, like, wait, that works. That normally works. This isn't good.
It works.
And yeah, I think that he would just be like kind of stunned with that.
This is Ritzy right now. Scared cow.
It's gonna get so much usage in this campaign.
I mean, it's literally over PC. All right, we got the Giant's Might. We got the attack rolling up. Warhammer. 14. They have an AC of 12, so it'll be really fucking hard.
Okay, I don't know if it's too late, but he probably wouldn't like hit him with a warhammer. He'd just, like try to shove him, be like, "Oh, go, leave me alone."
Oh, okay. We can use the 14 then, and then we'll say we just do like an unarmed attack. So that's a strafe mod of damage. All right, where's my notebook? We gotta start recording damage, which is hilarious. You know, barb rolls are a typical thing in every adventure. But funnily enough, you guys never really got into one last... Actually, no, you guys got into one last time. I remember. That's when Wise kicked some guy in the balls, and it was a feels bad moment, really.
It was a crit.
Yeah, I remember. That's why I say it was a feels bad.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna roll these in public.
You knocked him short a few generations.
Yeah. Truly a moment of pride for Wise.
Oh no, I had this plan before you called in sick and everything. Yeah, no, I had that plan. This has all been planned. So this is for red. Alright, 86 health. And then for blue... What the fuck? Yo, the second wave sailors are a bunch of pansies.
Maybe they're tired after a long trek.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe Jessie was more right than I'm giving her credit for. Maybe they are a bunch of pussies. Alright, well that's gonna be a lot shorter than I thought. Okay. So yeah, we say you shove them and they you throw one guy backwards, but then his friends catch him and then they throw him back forward. You're like, yeah, get him! It's basically bar brawl stuff. That being said, you're freaking out, you're not holding back your strength, so that guy probably definitely is gonna wake up with a bunch of bruises and maybe a cracked rib. But hey, this is not a Warhammer. Alright. It is Jesse's turn. Well, first off, Jesse just literally goes over here and climbs onto the bar. You gotta get a vantage point. Come on. And, you know, since Rose, you're going to back her up, I'll give you that Bardic Inspiration. So that's a D8.
How old is she?
She's like 6.
I think it's a D8, yeah. Because it starts at D6.
Okay, yeah, so you have a D8. So R1 equal Rose. And no one needs healing right now, so that's it. Alright, Korik. This is your turn.
I will take the dodge action.
How smart.
And
I will say this. Okay, I'm just gonna call him by his name. You guys know who the fuck he is. Orist, when he sees you, especially now that you've gotten closer to this guy, he looks a lot more tense. Like, he looks a lot more ready to... Like, he was ready for a fight before, but now it's like... It's like walking to someone with your blade in its sheath and walking to someone with your blade out, you know? They're two different things.
Does he have his bow at the ready?
Orist has a hatchet at his side, so yeah.
Is he approaching me or the guy next to me?
The guy, but he notes your presence very strongly.
Gotcha. I'm gonna take the dodge action, and for my bonus is
Mark the crowd.
I'm having a blank. What was the name of the
Daxton, Dalton, Jesse.
No, it's Levi and Levi. Sorry, and
Levi and Billy.
Billy. Is Billy standing behind the bar?
Yeah.
Okay, for my bonus action, I'm just gonna look over to her and ask, this happen often?
It happens enough. It's to be expected, really.
Yeah. For the rest of my turn, I'm just gonna look over up towards Billy, and then yeah, and then look at the room and go yeah, and that's gonna be my turn.
You're looking back and forth like, yep, this is my life now. All right, this is Daxton. I have a whole sheet here. He never had a sheet in the first campaign. He does now, so that's pretty amusing. Now, here's the thing. Shooting, fireballs in this place, that's illegal. You breaking a bunch of bottles and using them as knives, that's still sort of illegal as assault, but less illegal. But what's the difference between a glass edge and a normal edge, right? So, might as well just attack people. So, let's see. He's going to attack the orc. He hits. With a 22. That's pretty fucking sweet. Let's go. Yeah, pretty solid roll. Pretty solid roll. Then I open up the orc sheet and mark down 15, and he is marked by stuff. Who knows what? I have literally 10 sheets open or something like that, including the book of bar brawlers. Alright, that's Daxton's turn. Fia, it's your turn. That's a good chunk of damage. I would say, similar to how for Korik he notes that Oris is noting him funny, the guy at the bar is noting Oris funny. No shit. He's right there. But he's also noting you funny.
Okay.
His gaze lingers on your head.
Oh, lovely. Okay. Yes, I don't think Fia would join. I kind of want to join in, but...
Come on. You've had something to drink.
I have, but I think she's a bit of a wuss when it comes to that, so... She's gonna try and just go, oh shit, oh god, I'm in the bar thing, what do I do? And just be like, you know what, nope.
Just do what that guy in Jurassic World does and grab some mojitos and then just walk around with them.
Yeah.
That guy's
Fair enough, the...
Jurassic.
Yeah,
Nobody
just,
move a muscle.
So let's just head over to the bar, I guess. And if somebody tries to start shit with me, I guess then I would, but... Yeah.
Yeah, just be this guy.
Oh yeah.
Just be that
I mean, he's got his priorities straight, okay?
Yeah, well, that lady behind him is getting, like, abducted by a pterodactyl or whatever, and she, like, I think she, like, dies viciously. He's got 2 drinks to help, like, numb the pain.
Exactly, priorities.
Yeah, long term.
Yeah,
Alright,
can I hold,
so...
like, can I hold an action in case somebody does, like, start something? Or comes close?
Well, it depends on, like, yeah, what's the action?
To be honest, you'd probably just try and punch him, but given my, my strength, that's probably going to be not a great move.
Minimum 1 damage.
Yeah.
You could take the dodge action similar to Korik.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's a better idea. That's a much better idea.
So you take the dodge action.
Let's do that, yeah.
You duck behind the side of the bar, ready to dodge any oncoming blows.
Yeah, just looking around being like, oh my god.
You are back at perfect timing. It is your turn.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's like, are you kidding me right now? Let's see. Okay. So they're gonna scoot a little bit over here. That's within range. Okay. Rose is going to do this. I can't think of words. It's Hexblade Curse on
Yeah, I know.
not Dalton. On that guy. And
Wait, on Dalton?
no, not yes, Dalton. Sorry.
Daxton's in armor, Dalton isn't.
Yeah, I
Or
figured.
he's not in heavy armor, we'll say. He's in medium armor. They're better geared than guys.
Because I don't want to straight up murder someone, can I grab one of the bottles off the table, which I'm assuming there's plenty from the way it sounds for Jesse, and throw it at him?
Hey, I'll have you know, it's only been 2 bottles. Yes, they're hard alcohol, but there's only 2.
Hey, that's enough for at least 2 shots of non-lethal?
You technically can't non-lethal ranged attacks, but this is just a this is just a narrative bar brawl fight, so I don't narrative in the sense of it's just a bunch of story building. But yeah, make me an attack roll with an improvised weapon. So that's just your dex.
Yeah, because it'd be the whatever.
Yeah, that's why you got the Tavern Bar perk. Or perk? Was it fall? No. Feet.
+1. And wow, okay.
Again. Dalton.
Take out an eye. Take out an eye.
That's fucked up. That also doesn't hit his AC either.
Really? Okay. I'll use the Bark Inspiration.
Dalton he's dressed in half plate. And he has like a bunch of guns, which luckily for you guys, he hasn't pulled or my bad, he did pull one out. He's pistol whipping the shit out of people right now.
Okay, does it hit now?
It does hit now, barely.
Okay. I was thinking it was like either 19 or 20. I'm like,
it's 19.
So what would the damage on that be?
No, not club is melee. Well, give me a sec. Open DOS book.
Would it just be like a throwing axe or something, or like a dagger?
I'm trying to see. Yeah, probably the equivalent of like a sling, because like a sling is basically like a thrown, bludgeoning projectile.
Which I think is just like a D4.
Yeah, not thrown as fast, but it's also bigger. So yeah, it's a D4. D4 plus Dex.
D4 plus Dex plus the bonus because of the Hexblade.
Yes.
Do I get anything else? No, that's it. And hey, for chucking a fucking bottle while half drunk, like that's a good throw.
That's pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Take out a 9.
No, he's not that weak. I'll tell you this: Daxton and Dalton are 1 level higher than you guys.
Oh snap!
Why are they 1 level higher than you guys? Because they need multi-attack as NPCs.
Oh piss.
Well, they're not even fighting you. Well, now one of them might fight you.
Yeah, as I say, that's the biggest 1 level in the game.
Yeah, it is. It's the best power spike. But the thing is, like, I'll be fully transparent with you guys. The fight ends not when everyone has killed each other, as amusing as that would be. The fight ends when both bar brawler groups go unconscious, so they drop to 0.
Oh, that's not my goal.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I was thinking about this. I wouldn't be able to do esoteric enchantments on this, or would I? Because it just specifies a projectile.
I guess you would be able to. But the thing is, you have to call in them prior.
Yeah.
So.
And also takes a bonus action anyway, so like, next round.
Yeah, next round. You can start.
More bottles!
Well, you get a +1 for throwing it because it's a +1 projectile, I guess.
Mm. Okay, so it does
An extra
7 damage.
Yeah, just 1 extra damage point. Hey, every
Oh
little
wait,
every little bit helps.
would that have been able to buff up the 18 to be able to hit?
Oh yeah, huh. I just realized, why'd you only have a +1 for your
For the
D20?
roll?
Yeah.
Because I only have +1 dex.
Oh, that's right. You use a composite bow.
Mhm. Yeah, and then I also have Hexblade, so like the composite bow works off charisma anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Then yeah, the +1 would have made the 18 to a 19. That would have hit prior, so you could rescind back the bardic inspiration.
I would gladly do such.
Rescind. Refund. See, I didn't bust out that monster. Now it's kicking my ass.
Wah, 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 wah.
All right.
How far away is?
You want to move
that
anywhere?
far?
You want to move anywhere?
I'm going to pivot back around this table to hopefully give myself enough distance.
Yeah. The tables only go about waist high, so they're like half cover if you want it.
Yeah.
Like against ranged attacks, against melee attacks that doesn't do shit.
Yeah.
There are some games where it does, and I'm like, how the fuck does that make sense? I can still see you in your melee range. But yeah.
It's mostly like, 35.
It's like
It's
that.
just like
It's like
push
that
down,
fight
get fall.
Zuko has with the fucking dual wielding hammer guy, where they're literally back to back and stabbing each other left and
Yeah.
right. It's the dumbest shit. Anyways, though, that is your turn. Anakin. All right, Bar Brawler Group 2. Your guys' second waivers, who are a bunch of pussies. All right,
They
so
got their ass handed to them real fast.
they spawned with like almost half the health of the other group. If that ain't making them a bunch of pussies, I don't know what to say then. So, yeah, first off, they're going to, this is a thing called, they imbibe liquid courage and gained only 5 temp HP. How pathetic.
You
How
could call them
pathetic.
a bunch of dicks since they will run out of steam faster.
Alright, I'm not gonna call into that. Alright, they have a speed of 30.
Looking at you, Connor.
They have a speed of 30. This is the second waiver sailors, and I'm sorry to say, Rose, they did have a bone to pick with you and Jesse. So,
Aw, what did I do?
you antagonized them by following Jesse's instructions.
Yeah, fair
Which,
enough.
to be fair, Jesse is, here's the thing. I don't think Jesse is, like, a good person. Not actually, so...
She's definitely chaotic from what I can tell.
Yeah. Alright,
So you said
they can-
magic is not exactly like you should do that kind of thing.
I mean, like fireballing or lightning bolting the shit out of everyone.
Okay,
Like, don't do
okay.
like lethal stuff. Like fucking
Would-
like shocking bitch slap. Yeah, that's fine. But like fucking 5th level like fucking fireball or some
Okay.
shit. Like, don't do that.
But like, I don't know, hellish rebuke, would that be frowned upon?
That's subtle enough that you'd be fine.
Cool, good to know.
All right,
Anyways,
so let's see
I
if they
mean,
hit
you definitely proved their insults, right?
All right, well, 22. Like, I'm pretty sure hits all of you except maybe.
I have 16.
No,
I might go
okay.
to
No,
shield gives +5, so it'd be 16 plus 5. Ooh, I'd be at 22. That would still hit, wouldn't it? If I.
yeah, if it meets, it
popped
still
up.
beats.
All right. Well, hellish rebuke it is.
All right. Well, first you take a bunch of
That's only like half my health.
yeah. So you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage. As a bunch of bar. Let's see. A bowl gets chucked at you at close range, and then as you're blocking that with your shield, like a bar soul hits you and breaks against you. Which, to your credit, it breaks against you, and you're not like on your knees or anything. So that's pretty. That's you got some heftiness to you. And then since it's you and Jesse, yes, they have a multi attack. They're gonna throw a but. They have darts as a weapon. Where the fuck? Oh, I guess they're.
It's just miscellaneous.
I
things
guess
they
they're
throw.
darts that I like. I don't think they're darts here, though. The thing. So yeah, instead of darts, they're gonna throw a
Pool
bunch of.
balls.
Yeah.
No, they're just gonna throw a bunch of bottles at Jesse. While she's literally just fucking like standing on the fucking bar table,
Right.
doing her best like announcer stuff. I'm pretty sure Jesse.
That's a good roll.
That beats Jesse's AC. Oh, here's something, Garth. She's a Valor Bard, so you can add the Bardic Inspiration to your AC.
Oh, okay. If I do that along with shield, it would probably be fine.
I mean, it meet 22, so it doesn't matter what you roll.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
fine.
Aha!
Now here's
So
the
I
other.
actually take more damage.
Yeah, you take no damage. And here's the thing about Jessie. You know, she's a really lucky girl. So that doesn't hit. As a bunch of bottles get thrown her way, luckily she is also body blocking for Billy. So a bunch of bottles
nice.
fly her way, and she just like leans back, and they all just hit more bottles on the bullet racks of the bar. I knew you guys are a bunch of pansies. Come on, throw harder. You throw like a bunch of girls. Oh, the irony in her saying that. So yeah, that's what Bar Brawler Pansy Group does. It is now Oris's turn. Oris is going to attempt to pickpocket while this is going on. The thing is, it's sort of a shit attempt because the other party knows it happened. So it's a situation of advantage and disadvantage. So it's just a straight roll. Ha! Yeah. Dexterity saving throw. Yeah, so Korik and Fia, you notice that, you know, while this wood elven individual like tries to bank off of the... Don't get me wrong, the barbara groups are on the where the tokens are, but just imagine the whole entire place is hopping and fighting and popping. Orist tries to pickpocket this individual, but he grabs his hand and like just sort of pulls it back. And what do you think you're doing? And this is where... oh no, you can't attack with a light weapon unless you take the attack action. Damn, that sucks. That really sucks. Also, it's the first round. He should have just attacked the shit out of this guy. Oh well. Wait, let me see how this works, actually. Oh, you need to take the attack action. That sucks. Alright, well, I guess that's Oris's turn. Feels bad. Alright, it's your boy. Dalton. Whatever. He is a gunner, but he's not gonna fucking shoot you yet.
Bitch.
You want him to shoot you?
Fucking shot.
Alright, well, he's gonna give his brother some tactical... where the fuck is it? Isn't there? I thought there was... Oh, there it is. So, tactical die. Nice. He's gotta play test somehow. And he's just gonna go round our orc boy here and try to club him in the back of the head with a pistol whip. So that's it. That's not with Dex, unfortunately. So that would be with... Well, I guess it would be a Dex, because I guess it's sort of a finesse weapon. It's just throwing a club around. Yeah, that just ricochet. It bounces off the metal armor of this person here. That means attack number 2. Yeah, as I was saying, it bounces off the metal armor of the individual.
Why?
All right, that's Dalton's turn. That's that's as much return as he's gonna get. Bar Brawler Group number 1 is going to, you know, those lads are really gonna live up to their yeah, get them mentality, I guess. I don't know. They're gonna attempt to attack Ritzy. 28 plus 4. Ritzy's AC is 18. I could have sworn it was higher.
It would be 16 because I wouldn't imagine he'd have his shield on.
Oh yeah, okay, so 16. Roger. 11 doesn't hit you. Another 11 doesn't hit you. Yeah, you know, while you're like, oh shit, like backing up, like out of this, you know, your plan unfortunately didn't work the way you wanted to. The bowls, the bottles, the shoves, the punches they are throwing at you, basically just bounce off you. As sad as it is to say, you've had stuff thrown at you before, Ritzy. This is not in the top 20. Not in the slightest. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think even given that, like, he starts to, like, subconsciously, like, pull his arms in to cover himself and starts, like, panicking, looking around.
Scared cow emote. Alright. Top of the round. Top of the morning to you, laddies. Jacksepticeye here. No. Our Italiano friend here, his name is Nicolo, doesn't like it when he gets pickpocketed. Can't imagine why. You know, most people don't. And he also doesn't take no fucking chances. So, that doesn't hit Oris. That does hit Orist. Damn, that's awesome. I forgot what this... Oh, those are... Oh, yeah, those are throwing knives. And... Unarmed strike. I don't know what Orist's AC is. Okay, so only one of those attacks actually hits. Pew! For 14 damage. Ooh, that's a nasty stab as this guy, says, what do you think you're doing? And then... It's a pretty fast draw. Especially from Sheath, it's pretty fast. And Orist, there, our Wood Elven individual gets nicked by the blade. If I can find his fucking sheet and subtract 14 damage. There it is. Boop. Wait. One off. Alright. Ritzy, it is your turn. Ritzy.
Okay. So like, everyone around him has just turned into an absolute like brawl, and he just like, he's just starting to freak out real bad, and he just like looks and like puts his head down and just runs for the door.
Well, luckily the door's like literally right next to you, so.
Yeah, and he just sprints out of it.
There.
Like, even though he hasn't been hit, like, I don't know, he's just scared.
He gets the Darkest Dungeon Affliction thing around his head. So you leave the establishment. You boots out.
Yeah, he just books it.
All right. Well, one way or another, you're out of the combat until you want to re-enter it. So.
Yeah, no, I think that's fine since I have to leave in a couple minutes anyway.
Yeah, that's fair. The group.
Yeah, it all works out.
The group can round you back up at a later venture. Again, it probably shouldn't take too long. That being said, wouldn't it be funny if you guys died from a bar brawl?
That'd be fantastic.
That'd be hilarious. And then you guys really would have beaten the past record of dying in 3 sessions. You guys would have died in 2. Alright, so that's Reitzi's turn. It is Jessie's turn. She gives a bardic inspiration to... I would say to you, Cork. So, record that you got a DA bardic inspiration. And healing-wise, I don't think any of you guys are hurt. You were almost hurt, Rose, but you are hurt now.
Thank you, Cal.
Yeah, so no healing required. So yeah, Korg, take down a bardic inspiration.
Noted.
Alright, and speaking of you, it is now your turn. So yeah, you are now watching 2 very sketchy-looking individuals fighting next to the bar, like right there next to you. You just saw Reitzi run out of the room in fear. Rose is getting attacked by the second wave of sailors, ironically.
But it's doing
wait
totally fine.
Wait a minute, the orc never had a turn. Oh my god, I forgot about
Oh.
Which is funny, because I think he's the highest level one here outside of Lena.
Also, I don't think got hit either, so...
No, he didn't get hit either, so yeah, that is really fun. You got hit once, I'll just do a double turn on his turn, so you keep going, bud.
Noted. Looking around, is anyone paying attention to me right now?
Orist is like similar to you fought when you were surrounded before. Orist is doing something similar of keeping his eyes darting between you and this guy.
Okay, so he's aware of me.
Well, very well aware. He's focused on you. Well, 50% on hit on the guy in front of him, 45% on you.
Okay. Is there an open bottle somewhere within range?
I don't know, but this is with how this tavern is. Yes. Just yes.
You're in 30 feet of me?
Yes.
All right.
There's probably an open bottle at the bar counter itself. Somewhere.
I'm going to mage hand a bottle of alcohol over to myself and drink it. That's my action.
Man, you're really just watching the spectacle.
He's just having a good time.
Yeah. And for my bonus action, I'm gonna lean nonchalantly on the bar counter, and that's the thing.
Okay, I see. Okay. That's just your turn. You enjoy a drink. Alright, it is our orcish friend's turn. He gets 2 turns, it's technicality, because I forgot his turn prior. So this guy, he is dressed in full metal armor, plate armor of a more tribal but functional design. His weapon of choice isn't a blade. I know you guys hate blades. It's not an axe. It's just simply a cudgel, like a huge cudgel. To I think all of you actually. I think you all have relative like knowledge of what it is. It's made of ironwood. You can just sort of tell by just the fact that it still sort of is alive. So yeah, he applied. Wait, no, not sacred weapon. Not sacred. That'd be pretty funny though. Although,
Destroyed.
nah, no need sacred weapon right now. Boom. I don't think that hits Daxton. It barely hits Daxton. Alright, so Daxton takes 23 damage. Ugh. Alright, that's like almost like half his health. Nice. So, anyways, that's attack number 1. About attack number 2. Yeah, that hits. Oh man, what if he just kills Daxton immediately? That'd be so funny.
Stay down.
Daxton has 7 HP. He dropped from 55 to 7.
Damn.
And that's turn 1. So, yeah.
He fucked with the wrong orc.
Listen, this guy said this is not a fight you want. And then Daxton said, yeah, it is.
Seems like
tall,
he was right.
Tall pig.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna pile on the Orcish Fury crit, and just to see what happens. It's, oh my god.
Just see how dead he is. That's 32 damage.
32 plus...
So,
No, 32 plus 13. 45. If he puts on a Divine Smite, he can actually insta-kill Daxton.
Hell yeah, bitch.
No, we're not doing that. We're not killing people in the establishment right now.
It's non-lethal magic damage of death.
Alright, so yeah, Daxton, it's a savage display. It's terrifying, but awe-inspiring in other senses. As you guys watch this Orcish individual, which again, you know, Daxton's wearing plate armor, he's wearing plate armor, his plate armor is bigger, he's already taller. He's got at least like 5 inches on Daxton, basically just shoves Daxton to the ground and just begins like bludgeoning him. And you guys can hear bones crunch, metal bend, and like break and snap and stuff like that. It's a horrifying display. You think the floor gets dented a little bit. It's impressive. He still has 1 more attack, by the way. It's a good thing there's another brother, right? Yeah, so Daxton,
I call him a lumberjack because he's going out the family tree.
at this fucking point, yeah.
He's a lumberjack and he's so.
Whoop. Yeah, that hits his brother. Yeah, that's that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. That's 25 damage against Dalton. Dalton has he got hit for what was it, 7 before. He's at 31. He's now at 6. So he's not long for this world either. On Daxton's turn, it's non-lethal damage, so I guess he's automatically stabilized. Which, for better or worse, means he can't roll a nat 20 and get back up. So, whatever. So I'm just going to remove him from the turn order. Fia, you just watched an amazing display.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, okay.
Jesse's in the fucking background going, yeah!
Yeah.
It's great. It's like WWE.
Mm.
Except for
Can
weapons.
I try and can I blind one of these guys? Is that possible? Because there are multiple people.
In
Technically, it's
technicality,
one
by the
creature,
rule,
but-
yeah, exactly. By the rules of D&D, they are one creature.
So I could technically blind like all of them if I
Yes.
did the. Okay, can I attempt to do that then?
You can attempt it. So what save do I gotta make for him?
It is a
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
Alright,
Yes.
they got a... Alright. 19.
I've got a feeling that passes. Wait a minute, it's my spell save DC.
I'm
right?
pretty
Yeah.
sure it does. At level 4, yeah.
Yes, I got to level 14.
Yeah,
Never mind.
they are not blinded. Or we could say it like this, some of them are blinded, but not enough for it to affect the entire bar brawler group.
That's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to my
Your corner?
spectating. My spectating corner. Yeah.
Alright,
Oh, well.
so that is your
I
turn.
tried.
You tried. Alrighty. Rose, it is your turn.
So, like, how... So, the brother that's left standing, how close to
hurt.
unconscious does he look?
He's 6 HP.
Very. I really want to hit him with a stool. If I threw a stool at him, would that be using strength? Because I don't feel like that's a finesse item.
That would be using strength.
Hell yeah! All right. But I'm guessing I'd have to be like within 20 feet of him.
Exactly.
Okay. I can manage that. 20 feet. So that's here, here, here. Yes, I'll probably take an attack of opportunity from that. Is that 25?
5 feet more. You just go like. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see.
And then I
attack
throw
of
a
opportunity.
pistol.
Let's see about that attack of opportunity.
Can you put shields against attack of opportunities?
Yeah, you can. The shield lasts like an entire turn, so
Gotcha.
it doesn't hit you anyways.
Don't need it. Just kind of like bows out of the situation.
It's funny. The bar brawl or the bar stool they throw at you to attack of opportunity is the one you grab and use to throw at this guy.
Like in midair, just.
Well, bar stools are pretty big, you know. It's not that hard.
Fair.
You
so I got that.
hurt your like hands like scraping against the sides of the wooden bar stool, but that's about it.
Cool. I am going to. Oh, actually, no. I don't need to do that because I could do this instead. Where's the one that? There it is. I'm gonna do empowering on the bar stool as my bonus action.
Check that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to upload them today. Have a good day.
Hell yeah. So
try.
would it still be a D4 or would it be like a D6?
It'd be a D6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it would be slash roll 1d20 plus 2 from archery plus 1 from magic plus 2 from strength. That's equals. And
That's it. Does it not prof?
yeah. 18 just barely doesn't hit.
Yeah, you don't have your bardic inspiration anymore either.
I use it to not die.
I mean, it's smart.
Yeah. Well, that's a bummer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Move slightly further away from this.
Well, that's an attack of opportunity if you want.
Oh, it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, melee range.
It doesn't particularly make a difference because I feel like they're gonna go after me anyways. So I'll just chill.
You're just gonna chill? Alright.
I'm just gonna chill. I'm chill.
Hey, speaking of them. Alright, so they're actually gonna move like this so they can actually attack the orc once, if needed. Where is... Oh wait, it's in the book. Duh. Attack stool, go! Yeah, that hits. Where are they? No. 16 points of damage. Takes 16 points of damage. I'm responding to O. Oh, so that's gonna show up in the VOD. I don't care. And then attack stool number 2 goes against the orc, who they had problems with in the beginning. Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter.
Oh wait, was the first attack against me?
Correct.
Oh, I would like to use Hellish Rebuke on them.
Okay. There's no save associated with that, right? Just was it dex?
It
save?
actually is a dex save, yeah.
That's weird. I mean, I have a +1 dex. How bad could it be? Yeah, that.
Enough. I think it does it do half damage or no damage?
I want to say half, but I'm not sure.
I think it's
Let
half.
me
I think it's only
check.
cantrips that do none.
Dexterity saving throw. Or half as much on successful ones. So yeah, they take 5 damage.
5 damage. I can do math. There you go. Alright, that is their turn. No need to move any further. It is now Oris's turn. Oris is a scrupulous individual, you know? So, you just gotta fucking kill. That hits. That hits. So close yet so far. So close yet so far. Alright. Still good damage though. Even with the lowest rolls possible. So that's 25 damage against our Grafalian friend here. 25. Maybe. Yeah. Alright, it's Dalton's turn. He has 6 HP. He's sort of freaking out, but, you know, he can't back out now. Mostly because he will just die. That being said, he actually will shoot a gun. He actually will fucking...
He's gonna try calm down the situation with loud noises.
Yeah. Doesn't fucking hit anyways. A shot echoes out throughout the room. And then a resounding pew! And then you hear a bullet dig into the wood somewhere as it ricochets off. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. Moving on.
You suck!
That's it. You're gonna go try to fight Jesse.
A swarm just overcomes Jesse and Varric.
Hey, Jesse's on the counter, so she's at least taller than him. 20. Alright. Yeah, that really fucking hits. That's a shame if not for Lucky. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wow.
So that's attack
That is very
1.
lucky.
Attack 2 still hits though. Hey, you gotta use them points when you got them, man. Alright, but attack 1 or attack 2 does hit, so that's 46. 13 damage, yeah. Jesse's fine. She still has 30 HP. Alright, rolling back. Bar brawl stuff. Oh, I should have activated this. Well, too late now. Oh no, those will both hit anyways. Never mind. All right, so misses, hits, misses. 15 damage though. Nothing to scoff at. Nothing to scoff at. You know, it's funny. I think the expeditionary people will die before the bar brawl groups, which I find is really hilarious. And he's gonna move this way.
It's probably because they're fighting a Titan.
You know, it's whatever. Oh yeah, I should get rid of Rate. Alright, it is Jesse's turn. She's going to give a bark inspiration to you again, Rose, and she's gonna heal herself.
Kill you.
Let's see, just do how does Cure Wounds upskilled work? It's a D8 additional, so D8. She heals herself for 21, so she heals back literally all the damage she just took, you know. And she's gonna move. No, she's gonna stay there. She can take it. Korak, this duo of scrupulous individuals fighting, one of them in the middle of dodging, like dodges onto you. He does spill your drink. I don't think he's gonna apologize because he's a bit busy dodging hatchet attacks right now.
Alright, seeing that this fight is going to spill over onto myself, I will go hop up onto the bar. How many feet of movement would you say that is?
The bar goes up about 4 feet, so
10 from just to step up?
Yeah. Suddenly so much louder.
That's dramatic.
This is the circus music from Darkest Dungeon as well.
20 feet
Explains
of movement.
dramatic.
Can I attempt to grab Jesse and do like a twirl so we switch places?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
You. Move yourself though. Actually, I can move you on this. What am I saying?
Would that be my action or my bonus?
Because she wasn't like coordinating with you, I'd say your full action.
Gotcha. Then for my action,
Action.
I will quicken cast mirror image.
Yay!
Alright. There's gotta be something here for mirror-y stuff. What sort of token icons we got here?
No need. I keep track of it, so you don't have to worry about it.
No, I'm gonna put a token or an icon there just so I know that it's active in the first place. Alright. I guess that's your turn. I doubt you want to move anywhere.
Nah, I'm good.
Alright. Our fine friend here. Such.
Law.
Oh my god.
All right, how unconscious is he?
I think he might actually die.
Should we? Yeah. should
That's
we get
only
the
32
funeral
damage.
sorted?
Ooh, that's really
Oh,
close.
Yeah.
He had 38 max, so that's really close.
Oh.
All right, so yeah, he's unconscious,
Bonk.
and then he's gonna quell the crowd that's attacking him.
Rose looks disappointed, but also ecstatic. This is very fun.
He's going to quell the crowd in the best manner. Actually, wait. Going to quell the crowd with advantage. That does. I don't even know why we're bothering to check to see if it hits. Basically, it does a crit. That's 26 points of damage against the crowd. Okay. Oh wait. Oh, they have damage vulnerabilities and resistances. I forgot about that. So it's 36. 18 double plus 8. It's 44. Sweet. I don't know why bludgeoning is what they're vulnerable to, but whatever. Alright, Fia. It is your turn. You're watching some cool dance stuff happen on the bar counter. You watch another guy get wrecked very viciously. Again, you guys heard metal bend, bones break, floorboards creak. You know the works. You saw Korik do a nice pirouette with Jesse. They're two very charming individuals, so, you know.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure it was very classy looking.
Jesse can't do it with you guys, though. I'm sorry. Orders are orders.
Womp womp.
That's why I was just trying to sleep with Lena instead.
That would be nigh impossible and probably get us executed.
Guess what she attempted? To her credit, she didn't know it was Lena. And Abigail could have said something, but why would she?
Of course she wouldn't, yeah.
I mean, for our own amusement, right?
Why else? But yeah, go on.
Am I able, I don't know if I can, but am I able to try and use Mage Hand to flip the table onto these guys? Would that work? Would that actually, is it strong enough to even do that?
I think it only lifts
no.
like 3 pounds.
Yeah, it's like, it has like strength 5, which is like a negative
Oh,
3 or something.
Okay. Let's see. So I just had the thought there, so I'm a bit like, I don't know what to do.
Just throw a bottle at someone and then blame someone else.
I could, yeah.
And no, Garth, he didn't die.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. It doesn't say that if they drop to 0, it says specifically if they die.
Oh, I can carry items up to... Wait, it can't carry items up to more than 10 pounds. Yeah, okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
I'm pretty sure like
Yeah,
hardwood
yeah.
tables like this, yeah, they're more than 10 pounds.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Might be able to chuck a bar stool. Or pick it up. It
Yeah.
doesn't say chuck, it just says pick up. So you can move bar stools.
Try and move it in such a way that it might trip them up, or might make it difficult terrain
If it
or
were one
something like
person,
that.
yes, but if you're trying to do it to the bar
Yeah,
brawl
okay.
crowd, no, it won't look like that.
Alright. Kind of like raise it above them and just drop it, would that work?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, we'll do that then.
Alright, well, I guess it's a matter of just... Yeah, the mage hand
Hits them on
itself...
the head
Yeah,
or
the mage hand doesn't have stats, per se, like, to attack with. So just roll me a d20.
D20. So this is when I'm going to get like a nat 1 or something.
Are you doing a mage slap?
Wait, which group are you doing this to?
Oh, this one.
Okay, what is your spellcasting modifier?
That's a good question.
What is your charisma mod?
Charisma.
Oh, yes. I think it's 4. Yeah, 4.
Okay, you deal 4 damage. Which, ironically, dropping a bottle on someone's head is bludgeoning, and they're vulnerable to bludgeoning, so it's 8 damage.
Oh, well, there we go.
I'm not being super serious with this fight. It's a fucking
yeah.
bar brawl between 2 guys that are level 5, a level 9, a level 11. It's like a bunch of shit going on in here.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think of stuff to do that's not going to like burn them alive or something, you know?
Just give him a good old roasty toasty. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nah.
Alrighty. Rose, it is your turn. You have advantage on
Alright.
hitting these guys if you want in melee.
See, part of me wants to. But part of me also wants to hit these guys because those are the ones that are attacking my allies.
This is true. This is true.
Suck up to Jesse or take advantage.
I mean, Jesse does. It doesn't matter. Like, Jesse's your guys' boss. Like.
Yeah. These guys look really fucked up, though,
I
right?
mean, they spawned with like. They actually haven't been hit yet, but the group you're next to has like half of their health amount, which is funny because the blue group spawned with almost half the amount of health the red group had. It's just that the red group actually has been hit.
Yeah. Can you action surge second wind?
Well, you don't have more than one use of second wind.
Yeah, I haven't used it.
Well, I'm saying like there's no point. You can't action surge second wind because you can't. There's no second wind.
Oh, sorry. No, let me clarify. If I use action surge, would I be able to use second wind?
No,
on
it
the
only
action
gives
surge?
you one. Well, if you want to spend your full
Cool.
action second winding, then yes.
Gotcha. I'm trying to figure out how to do. Fuck it. I'm just gonna use second wind because I don't have a ton of health.
All right, that's your bonus action.
Hey.
Yeah, there you go. So what am I doing for action?
So- This was a group of second waivers. This is a group of first waivers, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take advantage of the situation and bludgeon some first waivers over the head
Okay.
with the stool, because
With
stool
another
time.
stool. Just assume there's a stool, a bottle, or whatever everywhere.
Whatever your heart desires. So be.
I don't promise that. That'd
Well, I
be
mean-
just strength, improvised weapon.
So be +2 for strength, not archery.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. Not magic. Oh, I should have just chucked the fucking thing. I'll chuck the next stool. 11 does not fucking hit.
It's one off.
Ah, it's so close. Oh wait, I roll again. Advantage. Okay, that hits.
Barely. All right, roll.
It's a hit.
That'd be a club's worth of damage, so D6 plus strength. Double it, so 6.
Yeah. She's not here to bludgeon front. She throws things. That's the best thing.
Yeah.
Hey, action surge is a thing.
If you want, it's up to you. You guys basically
I'm
had
going
the
to-
equivalent of like 30 short rests back to back while you're sitting in here, so.
Hell yeah. I am going to chuck a stool at the other group
Disadvantage.
because I get more buffs. Oh, disadvantage say. Oh,
You're
right, because I'm
melee.
next door. I'm just gonna scoot off to the side then.
Attack of opportunity.
Sure. Try me, bitch. Damn it. I'm gonna use shield to not take damage because
Alright.
my shield would buff it.
Alright.
And there goes that spell slot.
I will say the thing with swarms is that they actually do less damage the more hurt they are. That's like
Oh, that's a neat mechanic actually.
yeah, it's something from older editions that they start putting in Cobalt Press.
Plus 2 for archery.
It's like an inverse death spiral. 15 hits.
Hell yeah.
Even with the multiple covers that they might potentially have from having Orist or Varric or Korik in the way.
Again with the 3. Okay, sure.
Alright, there goes their temp HP. And down some. Okay.
And
Oh, I've been forgetting to,
20.
to roll for that. Fuck, it's a recharge ability. Oh, I don't care.
she is going to head basically back to where she was originally now.
Roger.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just a beaming smile on her face the entire time because this is fucking great.
Korik, you're defending someone that has... I can't believe you're defending someone that they don't like. That's fucked up. Well, first off, I should say they recharge their liquid courage. Which is such a fun thing to say. No, they don't recharge their liquid courage. They're crowding auras now. One attack against you, Korik, and one attack against Jesse. Let's find out. First attack against you with a bunch of bar stools. Yeah, no.
Oh, that would hit me if they had yeah, the attack goes through, but it
But it
misses.
wouldn't hit you anyways because they rolled a 1.
Yeah, but they managed to pick me out of the duplicates.
I like to imagine it's just because the thrower just throws so much shit at you that they just by magnitude of numbers that they managed to hit you. That being said, it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't even hit you. Lucky. Fuck. Not so lucky after all, huh, Jesse? Alright, so she takes... Oh, it's only 10 damage. It's whatever. Whatever. She can just heal herself anyways. Alright, it's Oris's turn. He's gonna take a step out of the fucking crowd here. Yeah. He's gonna do this. Move a bit more. No, the crowd doesn't attack of opportunity him. They don't care about him. Alright, and he continues, rather, the onslaught. Hits. 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 14. Another 14. 12, so that's 28 plus 12, that's 40. Flat. Ooh. 5 HP into Dream. Wow. That's something. That's something. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, one of these is a crit. Because he's a human. Alright, hold on. We gotta add another D6. And if it's a 5 or a 6, our suspicious friend here is unconscious. Nope, he has literally 3 HP and a Dream. Nice.
Filthy human.
Essentially. Bar Brawler Group 1, which is the red team, will now assault Tharbium Unforced. That is our orc friend's name. Now, here's the thing. He has 20 AC and they only have 19 health. This is not going to look well for them, but they can try. Misses. Yeah, moving on. Alright, so it's our suspicious friend's turn. He's going to spend a keep. Oh my god, he had Stunning Strike this whole time. I forgot. Okay, well, it's whatever.
Is he a monk?
He's a monk. He's a Kensei monk, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Alright, he's going to take the dodge action, or a disengage action, my bad, as a bonus. And he's going to disengage from Oris, and he's going to run the fuck away. He's out of the combat. He has 4 HP.
And because he's a monk, he goes 5,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, he goes like 90 fucking feet with a dash action. Alright, so that's one guy out. His girl Jessie's turn. First off, she's got to heal herself. For a second level spell. 2d8 plus 5. 9. So she's back to nearly full, except by one number. By one number? By one digit? One digit? By one. And she's got a Bardic Inspiration. Corey, you still have your Bardic Inspiration, right?
Yes, I do.
And Rose, you do?
You're muted.
I
Garth.
don't think so. No.
She gave one the first round, she gave one in the third round. Did you use it?
Oh, I super did not use it, if that happens.
Okay, then if that's the case, then yeah, you have one.
Okay, good to know.
And then I guess she'll give one to you, Fia. You're not doing much, but you know she's trying to hype you up into actually doing something. So I don't know, maybe this will be the kicker.
Yeah, baby.
You got a D8 Bardic Inspiration that lasts 10 minutes.
Hey. Let's see what I can do with it.
That's safe. All right, Cork, it is your turn.
Okay.
Oh, actually, Fia, can you roll me a perception check?
Yeah.
At advantage.
At advantage.
Avantage.
Percepzione.
Percepzione. 23. As that very suspicious guy that just got axed a bunch in the fucking chest runs, blitzes out of this place, you see something fall out of one of his pouches. It's like it was like cut by the hatchet attacks. It's a gold piece. The catch is, though, you know what gold pieces look like. You've seen dwarven gold pieces just by examination and having to go through transit routes of dwarven passes. You've seen elven gold pieces because you're in Gathaltha lore. You've seen provincial gold pieces, obviously. The piece that he dropped is none of those mints. It is special. And that catches your eye as it falls, and you can imagine this Lord of the Ring or Hobbit-esque scene of when the gold for the one ring drops in the ground, and then it's always slow-mo, and then it echoes out. That's basically what happens. It's not evil like the fucking One Ring. It doesn't corrupt and get the attention of the Nazguls, but I'm just saying that cinematically you can imagine that. Hey,
Yeah,
anyways,
yeah.
my bad, Fred. Please continue.
Not to worry at all. So, can I do like a combo action here with my bonus action and my action to sort of like
Lay it on me and we'll see what it is.
grab my like essentially because I'm not wearing my shield, so I want to
Yeah.
slap on my shield real quick and then do like a slam the nearest guy as an unarmed attack for my action.
I would say we could have it like past an unarmed attack. It could probably be like a club attack or something like that, so like a D6. Because an unarmed attack is just a strafe mod.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you pull out your shield. I was gonna say, like, is that the right term? You pull out your shield, ready, and just whack the closest guy. And really, they're like scrounging, like trying to grab you by the feet and like pull you down and get you to fall back on your back on like bar counter and stuff like that. You're just dodging them, mirror images, dancing around, following your movements, etc., etc. Make me an attack
Nice.
roll.
So that would be strength plus proficiency.
The thing is, you are proficient with shields, so technically, yes.
So +5. Straight roll, yeah.
AC 12. Yeah, that hits. It's funny, having the OBS thing open here, I have like two screens which are displaying the same thing, so I'm like, no matter where I look, I'm always looking.
You said a D6, right?
Mm-hmm. Plus strength. This is bludgeoning damage. Alright, so that's double to 12. Okay.
As I slam some poor person's face with the shield, I just say, calm the fuck down.
You calm the
Heal,
fuck
bitch.
down! Alright, that's your bone. You want to move anywhere? I doubt it, but just in case.
No, I'm good.
Alright. Alright, how will our orcish friend here annihilate that group at the bottom? They have 19 HP.
Start smashing skulls together.
I'm trying to...
Jesus, this dude.
Alright, so he deals 19, which is double to 38 plus 8, so that's 46 damage. I basically imagine, because he has a cudgel, like a two-handed cudgel, which is, you know, just a long staff that grows wider and wider as it gets to the top, and then a big rounded knot bow, B-O-U-G-H, of, you know, ironwood at the end, and he just sweeps all of them, not all of them, but a lot of them, onto one, to another, onto another, and then just yeets them across, scatters them into the wall right here. These gentlemen are... They're not dead. They're not dead. They're not dead, but they are unconscious.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the group, Rose is just clapping, just like, oh, bravo.
No, they're busy trying to get Jesse and Cork.
Would you say that the shield damage is bludgeoning?
It's bludgeoning, so I doubled it.
Oh, nice.
I got you. I got you. The guy looks like... This orcish individual, he looks like he wants to say something, but he simply just lifts up his faceplate, spits on the ground at them, and then just closes it. That's attack number 1. Attack number 2. Can you make it? He can. Well, hey, let's see. Yeah, he can. Attack number 2. With advantage because of all the shit going on, too. Ah! That's swear. Even if he rolls a fucking, like, 1, he still gets it, actually, so it doesn't even matter.
That's great.
So it's 30 double to... No, 23, my bad. 23 double to 46 plus 7. Okay, so,
Oh, did he not come unconscious too? Aww.
he does bludgeoning damage, they're vulnerable to it, and plus he just does a fucking ton of damage. Alright, so you're probably wondering, you heard me before, once the bar brawl groups ends, the combat ends. Sort of, yes. So, well, first off, I can close this. I will leave the music going for a little bit longer. As that suspicious individual runs out fucking bleeding and maybe an intestine hanging out, I don't know, at 4 HP, Orist, yes, we know who Orist is outside of the game, chases after him. He's out. Out.
I don't have Hunter's Mark, I have Hex. Damn it.
Mm-hmm. Can Cork... Actually, no, all of you players remaining, I'll do one for Jesse. Actually, no, Jesse wouldn't care. Can you 3 players roll me perception checks at advantage?
And 21? Do I want to throw the D8 on there? Might as well, honestly.
I mean, the combat's about to
Forever
end.
21.
Haha.
25.
Alright. Alright, so as that wood elfin cloaked individual leaves, you notice that in one of his pouches, like, there's something sticking out. This sort of jade green branch with, like, bright blue things on it. As he sprints out, it's like whatever that pouch is, or whatever's in that pouch, it fills that entire, like, pouch. Like, the entire little leather pouch. And it's so much so that it peeks out. Branches, some of the little branches on it. As he runs out,
Does it seem like it...
No, let me finish. As he runs out, one of the bits of that, I was gonna say substance, but item, breaks and falls off just from the momentum of him booking it. It is a little, like less than an inch, like a centimeter at most, branch connected to this blue fruit of some sort. It's really weird. And when I say blue, I don't mean like a blueberry. I mean like teal, like a bright, like the L and the question mark there, like that. Like that's how bright it is. Very peculiar looking. Very peculiar looking.
Rose will go and collect such item.
Roger.
I was ready to go off and collect. Oh, sorry.
You want to collect the coin, I'm assuming?
Yes.
All right, you get the coin. As the fight, winds down, or the fight's still going, actually. I imagine, like, a couple of stragglers are left. Like, Jesse's just sort of hype manning all this up. Like, wow, it's awesome. You, my friend, she points at the orc, are fucking badass. You fucking destroyed them. And at the word destroyed, like, those of you that are facing, or him facing Jesse, so Fia and Ucork, and I'd say he's probably facing on the diagonal, so you can see out of his corner of his vision on that helmet there, Rose, you see his world just basically turned asunder. He's like, oh no. Like, it's like, oh shit, I left the oven on. Oh no, I accidentally committed genocide. That sort of deal. I forget.
Not again.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens. You see his mind, not his mind get shattered, but like his confidence get shattered. Similar to Reitzi in a weird way. Although Reitzi is just more of a nervous person overall, this guy seemed confident and then just, yeah. He also leaves the establishment. But when he does so, he grabs something, this pin on him. And he just says something in it. What languages do you guys understand?
Common Nevros.
Common and infernal.
Give me a second.
I know you have Primordial, but I'm wondering what else.
Nevros, Infernal, Common, and Elvish.
Okay. He says in Nevros, so two of you can understand this. He mutters it, like, not mutters it, mutters implies quietness, but he, like, grumbles at it. His booming voice. Boy. He just simply says, I failed you. And then he just sets it down on at the table you guys are sitting at, and just walks out. Like, hurriedly. He doesn't sprint out, but he just walks out, like, his head, down, shamefully.
Yeah.
Cowed.
Yeah, haha, cowed. Where's Reitzi?
Probably like a few blocks away.
Yeah. And now I can change the music. Don't really know. I don't think the bar music from before would be very fitting. So, how about this? We're gonna take a 5-minute break. I'm gonna change the music in the meantime. And when we come back, you guys could deal with the aftermath? Question mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 5-minute break.
For the cleanup. Okay. It will be right back then.
I will stop the recording as well.